In the name of God, the Gracious, the Compassionate. Alif Lam Mim. This is the book in which there is no doubt, a guide for the conscientious. Those who acknowledge the unseen and observe the contact prayer, and from our provisions to them they spend. Those who acknowledge what was sent down to you, and what was sent down before you, and regarding the hereafter, they are certain. These are the ones guided by their Lord, and these are the winners. As for those who do not appreciate, whether you warn them or do not warn them, they will not acknowledge. God has sealed their hearts and their ears, and over their eyes are covers. They will incur a great retribution. Among the people are those who say, "We acknowledge God and the last day." But they do not acknowledge. They seek to deceive God and those who acknowledge, but they only deceive themselves without noticing. In their hearts is a disease, so God increases their disease, and they will have a painful retribution for what they have denied. If they are told, "Do not make evil in the land," they say, "But we are the reformers." No, they are the evildoers, but they do not perceive. If they are told, "Acknowledge as the people have acknowledged," they say, "Shall we acknowledge as the fools have acknowledged?" No, they are the fools, but they do not know. If they come across those who have acknowledged, they say, "We acknowledge," and when they are alone with their devils, they say, "We are with you, we were only mocking them." God mocks them, and leaves them prolonged in their transgression. These are those who have purchased straying for guidance. Their trade did not profit them, nor were they guided. Their example is like one who lights a fire, so when it illuminates what is around him, God takes away his light and leaves him in the darkness, not seeing. Deaf, dumb, and blind, they will not revert. Or like a storm from the sky. In it are darkness, thunder, and lightning. They place their fingers in their ears from stunning noises out of fear of death, and God is aware of the ingrates. The lightning nearly snatches away their sight. Whenever it lights the path, they walk in it, and when it becomes dark for them, they stand. Had God willed, he would have taken away their hearing and their sight. God is capable of all things. O people, serve your Lord, who has created you, and those before you, that you may be conscientious. The one who made the land a habitat, and the sky a structure. And he sent down from the sky water, with which he brought out fruit as a provision for you. So do not make any equals with God, while you now know. If you are in doubt as to what we have sent down to our servant, then bring a chapter like this, and call upon your witnesses other than God, if you are truthful. And if you cannot do this, and you will not be able to do this, then beware of the fire, whose fuel is people and stones. It has been prepared for the ingrates. Give good news to those who acknowledge and do the reforms, that they will have gardens with rivers flowing beneath. Every time they receive of its fruit, they say, "This is what we have been provisioned before," and they are given its likeness. Moreover, they will have pure spouses, and there they will abide. God does not shy away from citing the example of a mosquito, or anything above it. As for those who acknowledge, they know that it is the truth from their Lord. As for the unappreciative, they say, "What does God want with this example? He lets many stray by it, and he guides many, but he only lets stray the evildoers." The ones who break their pledge to God after making the covenant, and they sever what God had ordered to be joined. Moreover, they make corruption on earth. These are the losers. How can you not appreciate God when you were dead, and he brought you to life? Then he makes you die, then he brings you to life, then to him you return. He is the one who created for you all that is in the earth. Then he attended to the universe and made it 7 heavens, and he is aware of all things. Your Lord said to the angels, "I am placing a successor on earth." They said, Would you place in it he who would corrupt it and shed blood, while we sing your glory and praise you? He said, I know what you do not know. He taught Adam the description of all things, and then he displayed them to the angels and said, Inform me the description of these things, if you are truthful. They said, Glory be to you, we have no knowledge, except what you have taught us. You are the knowledgeable, the wise. He said, O Adam, inform them of the descriptions of these. When he informed them of their descriptions, he said, Did I not tell you that I know the unseen of the heavens and the earth, and that I know what you reveal and what you are hiding? We said to the angels, Submit to Adam. So they submitted, except for Iblis. He refused and became ignorant, and became of the ingrates. We said, O Adam, reside you and your mate in the paradise, and eat from it bountifully as you both wish, and do not approach this tree, else you will be of those who did wrong. So the devil tricked both, and he brought both of them out from what they were in. And we said, Descend, you are all enemies of one another. In the land shall be stability for you and luxury for a while. Adam then received words from his Lord, so he forgave him. He is the forgiver, the compassionate. We said, Descend from it, all of you, so when the guidance comes from me, then whoever follows my guidance, they will have nothing to fear, nor will they grieve. Those who do not appreciate and deny our signs, they are the dwellers of fire, in it they will abide. O children of Israel, remember my blessings that I had blessed you with, and fulfill your pledge to me, that I might fulfill my pledge to you, and revere me alone. Acknowledge what I have sent down, authenticating what is already with you, and do not be the first to reject it. Moreover, do not purchase with my signs a cheap gain, and of me you shall be conscientious. Do not obscure the truth with falsehood, nor keep the truth secret while you know. Observe the contact prayer, and contribute towards betterment, and kneel with those who kneel. Do you order the people to do goodness, but forget yourselves while you are reciting the book? Do you not reason? Seek help through patience and the contact prayer. It is a difficult thing, but not so for the humble. The ones who conceive that they will meet their Lord, and that to him they will return. O children of Israel, remember my blessings that I had blessed you with, and that I had preferred you to all the worlds. Beware of a day where no person can avail another person, nor will any intercession be accepted from it, nor will any ransom be taken, nor will they have supporters. We saved you from the people of Pharaoh. They were punishing you with severe retribution, killing your children and shaming your women. In that was a great trial from your Lord. We parted the sea for you, thus we saved you and drowned the people of Pharaoh while you were watching. We appointed a meeting time for Moses of 40 nights, but then you took the calf after him while you were wicked. Then we forgave you after, so that perhaps you would be thankful. We gave Moses the book and the criterion, so that perhaps you would be guided. Moses said to his people, O my people, you have wronged yourselves by taking the calf, so repent to your Maker and face yourselves. That is better for you with your Maker, so he would forgive you. He is the forgiving, the compassionate. When you said, O Moses, we will not acknowledge you until we see God openly, the lightning bolt took you while you were staring. Then we resurrected you after your death, that you may be appreciative. We shaded you with clouds, and sent down to you manna and quails. Eat from the goodness of the provisions we had provided you. They did not wrong us, but it was themselves that they wronged. We said, Enter this town, and eat from it as plentifully as you wish, and enter the gate humbly, and talk amicably. We will then forgive your mistakes, and we will increase for the good doers. But the wicked altered what was said to them into a different saying. Thus we sent down upon the wicked an affliction from the sky, because they had transgressed. Moses was seeking water for his people, and we said, Strike the rock with your staff. Thus 12 springs burst out of it. Each tribe then knew from where to drink. Eat and drink from God's provisions, and do not roam the earth as corruptors. You said, O Moses, we will not be patient to one type of food, so call for us your Lord that he may bring forth what the earth grows of its beans, cucumbers, garlic, lentils, and onions. He said, Would you trade what is lowly with what is good? Descend to Egypt, you will have in it what you have asked for. They were thus stricken with humiliation and disgrace, and they remained under God's wrath, for they were not appreciating God's signs, and killing the prophets with no justification. This is for what they have disobeyed and transgressed. Surely those who acknowledge, and those who are Jewish, and the Nazarenes, and those who follow other religions, any one of them who acknowledge God in the last day, and do reform, they will have their reward with the Lord, with no fear over them, nor will they grieve. We took your covenant, and raised the mount above you. Take what we have given you with strength, and remember what is in it, that you may be conscientious. Then you turned away after this. Had it not been for God's favor upon you, and his mercy, you would have been of the losers. You have come to know who it was amongst you that transgressed the Sabbath. We said to them, Be despicable apes. We did this as a punishment for what they had done on it, and afterwards, and a reminder to the righteous. Moses said to his people, God orders you to slaughter a heifer. They said, Do you mock us? He said, I seek refuge with God, lest I be of the ignorant ones. They said, Call upon your Lord for us, that he may clarify which it is. He said, He says it is a heifer, neither too old nor too young, an age between that. So now do as you are commanded. They said, Call upon your Lord for us, that he may clarify what color it is. He said, He says it is a yellow heifer, with a bright color, pleasing to those who see it. They said, Call upon your Lord for us, that he may clarify which one it is, for the heifers all look alike to us, and we will, God willing, be guided. He said, He says it is a heifer which was never subjugated to plow the land, or water the crops, free from any blemish. They said, Now you have come with the truth. They slaughtered it, though they had nearly not done so. You had murdered a person, and then disputed in the matter. God was to bring out what you were keeping secret. We said, Strike him with parts from it. It is thus that God brings the dead to life, and he shows you his signs, that you may reason. Then your hearts became hardened after that. They became like stones, or even harder. But even from stones there are rivers that burst forth, or from them are those that crack, so that the water comes forth, or from them are what fall from the fear of God. God is not unaware of what you do.